next week. Actually, just wait till after next week. Big bucks, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Stop!
Oh yeah, and I beat the Phoenix Wright game. The Ace Attorney game I was working on. So I'm closer to being caught up.
Alright.
Maybe I'll get there by the time they finally release Ace Attorney 7.
Ace Attorney. We'll get Ace Attorney 7 before we get GTA 6.
And I don't really care about GTA.
It's just a thing.
I mean, well, we maybe not get into that. So hello, I'm Wes the Explosion.
And I'm Caden.
And good evening, Rayquaza. We're maybe finishing this tonight?
We are! Hi, Rayquaza. Meanwhile, you've got some narration to read because it's about to go down.
Lynn kept her promise about getting me hooked up. About 2 hours before dawn, the phone rang.
Drugs are bad. Oh, God.
Always?
Well, it depends on the situation.
Sometimes medication is important.
Indeed it is. Hello? This is Jowd. Sissel, are you listening? We need your powers. No time to talk. We'll be waiting for you. What the? You just hang up on me? Oh, there's the trace. Well, we're going to wherever he... Uh-oh.
Oh, I guess it changed the name?
Yep.
Okay, because it was like, wait, that shouldn't replace it.
Well, better get going.
Okay.
This long night is drawing to an end.
Yeah, looks like it. Thank you for all your help tonight.
I'm the one who should be thanking you.
And I know it's a joke, but my God, I imagine different teams would work on different games, but I'm not sure they have a Mega Man team right now. I know the Ace Attorney guy is still kicking around because he did a promotion for this game when when they dropped the re-release. At the other end of the phone line, I'm gonna find all my answers. I better go.
Is Rayquaza like sharing whatever he's doing in that little quiet side note because I want some. Share some of that.
Are you not familiar with the term copium?
Oh, I couldn't see the C. I don't have my glasses on.
Oh dang, is Rayquaza doing helium over there? A single telephone line connects me and the other Sissel, but that single line spreads out like a spider's web to a snowface my people!
Ah!
And just as I reach the center of the web...
Uh-oh. We're here. We're leaving.
We all live in a yellow submarine, but this one is kinda blue. This one's kinda blue.
Welcome to the Yanoa. Detective Jowd. Oh, it's
That
you.
might be...
Yeah, it's you.
But I don't know which one. Is it this voice? Or is it this voice? Oh, okay. So it's just the one of them there. I saw his eyes, but I wasn't sure if he was alone.
My detective sense must have gotten rusty. I didn't even sense your presence here in the dark.
That's because I switched the power to my mask off, Detective Jowd.
I used your phone. I hope you don't mind. Smack! Oh boy.
Egad, never thought you'd track us here, especially seeing as you're a death row inmate.
And I'm equally surprised about your choice of transportation. Submarine, eh?
But how did you find us, my man? Had even the police knew the Yanoa was going to surface, confound it?
We detectives have a little saying. If there's something you want to know about a case, ask the criminals. Ooh! Bullet the man in red was shot with had a radio transmitter in it.
Can you do that? Can you shoot somebody with a radio transmitter?
Why not?
I mean, that's not the most ridiculous thing, I guess, that's happened.
A little something for you.
Oh, okay, so that's what the watch was. That makes sense. It was his dragon radar.
Cabanella has given me some pretty weird presents in the past. They always prove useful. This one was a radio receiver, made it look like a pocket watch.
Yes, Inspector Carbonella. I hear he's an excellent investigator.
I mean, you should fear it too.
Probably should, yes.
By the way, where is that man in red, my man? I know he's on this submarine somewhere.
Sissel, you mean?
What? 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 You!
You can relax. That's nothing but his shell.
His shell, eh?
His spirit isn't here right now. Most likely right about now, he's controlling your daughter.
You son of a...
That's a little creepy.
Please, I beg you, let my daughter go. If you need a hostage, take me. Just please, let her go.
This isn't the last chapter, is it? Bah. There's something our nation needs. Sissel has it. Now, that's all we care about, my man. Nothing else matters. However, it would appear Sissel has underestimated us. Got behind his precious bargaining chip here.
Bargaining chip? Oh, sir. Not, not the gooch.
I mean, that did look like he was like an anal probe.
He's your bargaining chip. Ooh.
What is in your colon, Detective Jowd?
You'll never get my secret.
We meant to retrieve your dookie after you had been executed. That was the entire point.
Crap.
But now that you've brought the dookie to us, it is no longer an issue. You're free to go after this.
Quit probing me, damn it.
You may take a lollipop from the front desk on your way out.
Do I at least get grape?
Our nation has already had it. This product that Sissel has to offer. The source of his powers.
Now he's spanking me. Oh. What the?
Oh.
Huh?
What? So they just... I mean, I imagine there's gonna be more to it, but wouldn't it be really stupid if Sissel set all this up and then just like, oh, they stole my magic rock. Well, fuck.
Put it back.
I can't do anything.
What in the world was that?
The Temsec fragment, it gives spirits special powers. And now our deal with Sissel is concluded, as far as we're concerned. Boy, you better hope it is, because if that did not get rid of his power, he's gonna be real pissed when he comes back.
Yeah, I got like this. What are you talking about?
Tis, what a mistake to make, right at the most critical moment.
Is the exam over? I want my mommy.
Turn your head and cough. Now then, Detective Jowd. Farewell.
Duff. Yeah. Whoa. What the? Uh-oh.
There was a rocket in the submarine? Well, that's... I mean, I guess missiles are kind of rockets when you think about it. What in the world? The whole room just vanished. Detective Jowd, where'd it go? Where'd it come from? Where'd it go? Where'd it come from? Cotton Eye Joe. I've been married a long time ago. Something, something, Cotton Eye Joe. Where'd it come from? Where'd it go? Where'd it come from? Cotton Eye Joe. What is the one line? Is it, if it weren't for Cotton Eye Joe?
Yeah, I'd be married a long time. If it wasn't for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd be married a long time ago.
Did Cotton Eye Joe cuck him or something? Like,
probably so.
Is that what it is? Cotton Eye Joe's just
It's
so
just...
charming. He's like, you know, like the singer's like, "Milady, would you accompany to a dance?" And Cotton Eye Joe came down, you know, like just busted in, started to square dance it, and then she's like, "Oh."
You know who it is? Cotton Eye Joe.
Screw you, you frickin' incel. I'm going to the dance with Cotton Eye Joe.
Cotton Eye Joe's that new Mr. Mime.
Mr. Rhyme?
Mr. Rhyme comes out tap dancing. Ha-ha, milady! No, it's Mr. Rhyme! My one chance to get married!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a good time right there.
Watch the video that explained that Mr. Rhyme was partially black, partially Irish, partially Charlie Chaplin. It was interesting. What now? I think I learned... Yeah, I think I heard an explosion somewhere. In any case, Lynn and the little lady should be here somewhere. I smell danger. Better find them, and fast.
Indeed!
Should we check volume, by the way?
Oh, I think we're doing pretty good. Hear us.
Okay. That's true. That's true.
They can... Oh yeah, we're doing pretty good.
Excellent. So everybody heard the Cotton Eye Joe rant.
Indeed. What just happened?
Oh, that's the telephone? I don't... Wait, no, I am in the... Wait, I'm talking to somebody? So you're here, huh? Oh, that's you.
It's Missile!
Yes, I think even I remember who you are by now. What do you suppose that shock was a minute ago?
I have no idea, of course. I'm just a little shelter apartment dog.
My loss of memory, I can't say I'm much better.
Anyway, let's hurry up and go save Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla.
Do you think that trusty nose of yours can sniff them out? You have no nose, you're a ghost.
I'm sorry to say, I don't think it can.
I don't even bother to ask. But you do have powers to swap objects. So let's find that lady detective and the little lady together.
You got it! I love Miss.
Oh, I'm glad. I think that's probably what they were going for. The telephone is a-ringing.
Wow! It's Miss Camilla, I just know it!
Well, we better get over there fast.
My trusty nose is practically screaming it at me.
I think you call that more of a hunch. Anyway, let's get to that phone before it stops ringing.
You bet! Hey, I had to lick myself. You think I could do that for a moment?
No. Why would I swap this?
Like that.
Okay. Well, now I can travel over here. That's pretty nice.
The phone is ringing.
I mean, I'm attempting to get over there. I think I just heard another little explosion in the distance. I got a bad feeling about this.
This'll look. That black hello, that black hello, it came off the hook.
Uh-oh, I better answer it fast. I guess. I think this was me.
Yeah.
Hello, is anybody there? It's her, the little lady. It's Sissel, where are you? Somebody please answer. I guess you can't hear my voice.
You too, huh? Oh, good. I thought she was ignoring me.
Somebody help me, Lynn is... She said Lynn. Did she freaking die again?
Miss Lynn!
We better hurry.
Let's go, Sissel!
I mean, we don't... If she's dead, we don't need to hurry because we get to go back 4 minutes regardless.
Stay here. No, let's just stay here. Why not? No, go there!
I mean, there were switches.
Oh, she's
there.
dead. She's drowned.
It's no use. No one's answering.
Well, we could kill the girl. Miss Camilla! And Miss Lynn! Oh, poor Miss Lynn.
Yeah, she can't seem to catch a break.
Yeah, she really can't.
We're gonna be pretty blasé about this because it's happened like 3 or 4 times by now.
It is.
Looks like another tragedy has happened.
This bitch can't stay alive.
Sorry to keep you waiting, little lady. Sissy, I knew you'd come.
Miss Camilla! Miss Camilla!
And Missile too, I'm glad to see you're alright.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm alright exactly.
Hey, wait a minute. Missile, your voice. I think I remember hearing it somewhere before.
What? My voice?
That's right, Camilla has a core now, so that means she did hear Missile's voice before, when he saved her that time. So that was you, wasn't it, Missile? You're the one who saved me in the park tonight. Thank you.
Miss Camilla, I'm so glad I was born your little doggy.
Hey, Missile, could you stay here and watch over your mistress for a while?
Mistress, huh? But don't you need my powers?
I guess not. I'll see what I can do on my own for a little while. After all, you're the only one who can protect her.
Just push me to the side. Okay, I'll do it.
Thank you, Missile.
Wolf. Yippee-ki-yay. It's trick time. That means you can't use me anymore. I'm just off to the side.
I mean, it really matters very little.
How
Like
the
it's-
heck did she die this time?
So, Lynn, What?
Oh, Sissel, you're here!
What sort of cockamamie situation did you get yourself into this time?
I can explain.
Lynn, what cockamamie situation did you get yourself into this time?
I don't know.
Huh?
I just sort of blacked out all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was drinking with this guy next to me, and then I was dead.
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know in that case.
And where's Detective Jowd? Is he alright?
Debatable.
Uh-huh.
The room he was just in kind of disappeared all of a sudden.
Now it's all making even less sense than before. After we left the Super's office, we followed after that man in red. We tracked him with that radio transmitter Inspector Cabanello fired into him with the bullet. The man in red took a boat out to sea from a small harbor on the edge of town. Detective Jowd and I managed to secretly stow away on his boat.
How big was this boat? Because I was going to very sarcastically say we just like strapped ourselves to the bottom of it.
It was this big.
I'm really just thinking of one of those, you know, like simple rowboats. But I don't know, maybe he rented a dinghy.
Well, and then we sneaked off into the submarine with him when it surfaced. Before long, the submarine drove back down again.
I'm just looking at the layout for this to see what we might possibly have to do.
Detective Jowd and I decided to split up. He would take care of the telephone line, and I would look for Camilla.
Does it kind of look like the submarine? Somebody just like perfectly cleaved it in half?
Pretty much, yes. I found Camilla hiding here in the engine room. She had escaped and run away here. This is more confusing than the third episode in a Korean drama.
Wow, that's quite an adventure. What happened next?
I don't know.
Huh?
There was a flash of white all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead.
Oh boy, it sounds like it'd be quicker to see for myself. I don't know why you didn't just start with that, Sissel.
She was shot.
Well, she seems to be in a puddle. She might have just very clumsily fell into a puddle and then drowned.
Camilla, are you okay? Oh, Jesus. Oh, buddy, this is it.
Hello, Lynn. Who's the detective now? It's been 10 years since we last met.
Oh my God, she's possessed. Quick, get the holy word of the Bible. Are you really that man from the park 10 years ago?
Yes, I was the Flasher. It was me in the trench coat. Well, I see there's no need to introduce myself.
Give Camilla back. She is underage and what you're doing is probably illegal. But she has nothing to do with any of this.
Afraid I can't do that. This is my last chance.
I wanted to say something, but I can't. The phone is ringing.
It's not for me. No one ever calls the dead.
Oh, ma'am. Oh my God. Hold it.
The fact you're here means that my revenge plan has failed.
Revenge plan?
Didn't happen tonight, did it? His execution.
Well...
Knowing him, I have expected as much. That's why I was waiting here like this, waiting for him to show up.
Oh, Jesus.
Do you even have the arm muscles to properly hold that gun? Wouldn't it be just what he wanted to be executed by his own daughter?
I heard about 10 years ago. I feel sorry about what happened to you, but can we use a smaller gun like a Glock?
You feel sorry, huh? Well, that actually makes me feel a lot better, huh?
See?
Maybe we should have talked this out a while ago.
It's just the perfect sense. We should come together and talk.
I'm gonna put this gun away now.
Thank goodness. But revenge?
Nobody could possibly know what I've...
What's that? What in the world? An explosion? Or...
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Have I been had? Had the unscrupulous men possibly stolen my thing? Oh.
Is that how I died?
Revenge, huh? That's a feeling I just can't understand.
Of course not. You're not him.
Also, I have no memories and no real sense of self, which is probably why I imprinted myself as him. She's right, I'm not him, am I?
He was going to shoot Detective Jowd as Camilla when he came to rescue her. It's just too horrible.
Anyway, let's bring you back to life again.
You didn't have to add the again part. bitch.
Should I have said for the 4th or 5th time? I don't remember. I've kind of lost count.
I really do hate you. Give me the gun. Alright, well, let's see what situations we got going on here. Stretch your ghost wiener.
What the hell? I can't do shit.
Well,
This is awkward. Missile, remember how I said I didn't need you?
maybe. Oh, there it is. Hiya!
Okay, in the butt of the gun.
Hit the butt. Oh, no, not yet. It's coming.
I imagine this is going to be something like very quick-witted, where it's like you have like 2 seconds to do this.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah, it's
Coming. It's coming. It's coming.
like she's just gonna say the same thing she said before.
Probably so, yeah. Oh, the phone's ringing.
Oy, oy, oy. Excuse
Damn.
me.
That's a big one. Trick time. There we go. Wait.
Handle turn, wheel turn, telephone dial, monitor.
Yeah, something tells me that we probably can't do something in front of him again, because then all of a sudden he'll be like, huh, you're here. Oh. There we go. Hey, we somehow managed to knock down the receiver.
Yes. Oh man, it's true to say that's not how. Listen, Sissel. I was the one in control. I'm gonna say that's not what I was. I was kind of just touching.
Come on now, hurry. It'll be your only chance. You have to get Detective Jowd.
By that logic, couldn't I have?
Hello? Anybody there? If anyone's still there, get yourself here on the double. We're about to head out. Speak up. Why don't you answer? Anyway, come if you're coming. We're leaving. That's a good question.
I mean, I want to save them there, but let's see what we can even do. Because maybe we can stop whatever from, you know, from falling.
So it must be true what they say, that there are restless ghosts on board.
Well, there's updated the phone book, which is a good sign.
That does it. I promise to turn over a new leaf, Mom.
I'm gonna stop being a foreign agent.
I give up this life of... Who's he calling restless ghosts?
Well, it's true neither of us is really resting in peace.
Anyway, it looks like the sub just lost one of its crew.
Guess that means the fate of this sub has changed slightly.
Hooray!
Sissel has underestimated us. He's left behind his impression. Yeah, we've.
My
already...
anus? Oh!
Like, they had to know that's what it looked like. Manarez about to get his Temsec fragment taken away. Do I want to stop that?
I mean, you might want to.
What happens if I do this? Nothing's happening. Seems like it should do something. Maybe it's just some kind of ornament? What if I do this? If I were to move, I could probably get Lynn to do it for me. I need to be
quick with it. Nice.
There we go.
Nice.
I didn't realize I could do it during like the animation, you know?
Indeed, indeed.
I can't reach anything now.
Oh, there you go.
It's mine.
Boing.
You can't have it.
Oh.
Ooh, if I stop them from taking off, right?
Probably so.
The Temsec fragment, your mine is last. Boss, you're getting a little weird there. You're getting a little frisky with the objective has been achieved. Now we detach to the control room as planned. Yes, sir. Farewell, sir.
Wow, don't even bring Smithers with you.
They said detach it, not necessarily. I think they're like, oh, that's
Sissel, what just happened? The whole room just appeared with Detective Jowd in it.
Don't worry, Lynn. I bet Detective Jowd can take care of himself. The main thing right now is rescuing you and the little lady.
I can't believe this is happening.
Now then, I'd better hurry along before Sissel discovers what he's lost and comes after me. The Yanoa will be his coffin.
We can't afford it.
It may lie buried here in the deep sea forever. Farewell, Sissel. Can we do something? Come on, let me do something. I mean, do I just need to hang around the missile launch thing and then at the last minute be like, no, you're not allowed to launch?
Aha! So that's the cause of the giant explosion.
A bomb? Who would have thought? Huh? What is?
Don't tell me that's another thing you've forgotten. The torpedo. It's like, well, you've heard of a missile before, haven't you?
We've never met. Yeah, sure, but a different missile comes to the mind.
You know you've met me. It looks like he plans to sink the submarine with that thing. It's just not good. We have to do something before the torpedo is fired.
I must lower the lever.
Detonate.
Can I?
Oh no.
Can I disarm the missile?
Oh boy.
There's no time. It's gonna launch.
Don't worry. We can still find a way to stop it.
What? How?
Even if the torpedo does launch, we just have to stop it from detonating, right? There's still something we can do. I hope. I mean,
It's like when you have to piss and it just won't, you can't stop it, so you just pinch your wiener shut. That's what you gotta do. You gotta pinch the missile shut.
I've never had that problem, but okay. I'm in.
Why was the I hope at the end the strongest part of that sentence?
Okay, here goes. Rayquaza, thank you for knowing that bit. He's not him. You're not him.
Oh, that's a reference?
Yes.
What are we referencing?
Oh, God. That was a TikTok viral video thing. As a justice for the rats.
Here's another idea. Rather than
Justice.
stopping it from exploding, what if we made it explode early?
Justice?
Came along for the ride without giving it much thought, but was this really the best move?
I think so. We just have to keep it from going off, right? Justice for the... I'm sure this poor little rat will thank us, too.
How in the world did it get in here?
Justice for the freaking rats. I think these outside parts are supposed to be weights of some sort.
The spinning black thing, right?
Apparently, their spinning helps the torpedo maintain its balance. They must be pretty heavy.
I wonder if we can use these weights to our advantage somehow. Join operate, striker,
Oh no. This is a horrible idea.
detonator exam.
This is probably the detonator. Hey, don't press it. The torpedo will explode.
Again, that's fine. Like, think about it. Uh-oh, better be careful.
But there should be a safety device around here somewhere.
Safety device, huh? That sounds promising.
We have to put the safety device on before this thing blows up. Oh,
So can only one be turned off at once?
wee! Ah!
Great, we've dumped the little creature off.
Wow, those weights were heavy enough to turn the whole torpedo over. Now for that safety device.
Right. I guess? What is the safety device?
Is it the striker? Oh, the joint. That's it.
Oh, okay. There, we clamped the safety device on.
We did it! That should keep this torpedo from exploding. But there's just one problem.
Problem? What's that?
The torpedo is still going to impact. We can't do anything about that.
Alright.
Kablooey. My butt.
Oh, man, I was gonna say, it looks like a collapsed... Anyway.
What was that noise?
Looks like a torpedo still hit the submarine.
But it looks like the submarine is still okay. This changes everybody's fate, including the little rats. Justice for the rats. Sissel, we did it.
Yeah.
Hey! I don't know if it was great there. What's the matter? You still look happy. Unhappy.
That was the opposite of what I was feeling. We stopped the torpedo from blowing up, but we still opened up a gaping hole in the submarine.
You're right. I guess. I guess that's just what missiles do. They're unstoppable.
Huh, am I hearing things? Anyway, I guess we better get back to the present as quickly as we can.
Right. I'm worried about Camilla. That was missile, right?
I think? I mean, I would guess.
I feel like that was missile.
We managed to stop death for now, but it hasn't disappeared altogether. Now it's slowly but surely filling the room.
Oh, God. We're going to drown.
Uh-oh. Water seeping in through the hole where the torpedo hit. Well, if we gotta get them out of here, I'd better go meet up with Lynn.
You're in the torpedo.
Again, like, this is one of those things that the better option totally would have been just blowing up the torpedo early, in my opinion.
But what about the rats?
Fuck the rat.
I'm telling you.
Lights went out, but this machine apparently still works. Unfortunately, I guess we won't run for very long. Maybe we can use its movements to help me create a path.
It's trick time.
It said to help create a path, but...
You don't see it?
Each of the 3 machines is equipped with a fan. Now I can take a closer look. It appears there are 2 sizes of fans. What? Like, this is going around, but... Oh. Maybe? Actually, wait. Okay, we can do it that way. You slowed up, you stupid bitch. Come on. Oh, we're good, I guess. Small fan examine. Wheel turn. Wheel of morality. Turn, turn, turn. Show us a lesson we have learned.
Yay.
Lynn.
Camilla, you're awake. How do you feel?
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I pointed that gun at you. You remember being possessed?
Don't worry about that. I've already called the proper authorities and gave them your fingerprints, but I also know that wasn't you.
You're not you when you're hungry.
Miss Camilla!
Oh, Missile, you're here.
Oh, poor Miss Camilla. Miss Lynn, what should we do? We have to get out of here before any more water comes in. Sissel should be along any second.
I knew Sissy would come.
And Missy is here too, although I like calling him Sissy.
I'm so happy everyone's gonna be with me now.
Although that's a very interesting name. We haven't used that name in years. Camilla!
What, Sissy or Missy?
Sissy. Miss Camilla! People still use that?
I
I'll get
don't
you out
know.
of here.
Some words are not as retired as you sometimes think.
If it's the last thing I do.
Well, I'd say you're raising a death flag, but...
Oh no. Oh, I think I'm going to cry. Or
whimper, as the case may be. I better send a signal to Lynn that I'm here before it's too late.
ring the phone. Or turn the flashlight. Surprise. Oh, look at that flashlight. It's Sissel, he's here. Up you go.
And now you can use it as a lightsaber.
I'm glad you're here, Sissel.
I'll even do the dun dun da 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 dun dun da 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 for ya. Sorry for the wait. Is there a lightsaber fight that I remember more than Darth Maul versus Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon Jinn?
Probably.
Well, none's coming to mind, so I'd say no.
Dun, 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 vroom, vroom, vroom.
Da-da.
Stab.
Da-ba-da-ba.
Ah.
Da-da. Ma-da-da. Sorry for the wait. Looks like this room is gonna fill with water fast.
Fast.
Better get out that door as quick as we can before the water pressure holds it closed.
We won't be getting out that door, I'm afraid.
The
water
water
pressure
pressure-
is
oh,
too
fuck.
great already.
Oh, fuck!
I can't open it.
What?
The very thing you were worried about has come to pass already.
There's a lot of times I'll say something sarcastic or it's like, this game's so dumb, it's not even thinking of that. And they're like, what about this? And I'm like, oh, okay. Then again, a lot of times it comes across as them, like, that thing people do where they're like, oh, it'd be embarrassing if I do this, but I'm going to do it anyway because I'm self-aware. It's more like that. But like with this, they're doing it right.
You're doing it right. And think of it as the force of the water holding the door closed.
So I need to become a waterbender.
The water level keeps getting higher and higher in here.
Man, I know all about that from Sonic Adventure DX. The only way out of here is up, huh?
Yes, it's like the Princess Anne in Pokemon, where we have to go up instead of down.
What?
Pokemon Shipwrecked episode? Except they actually had to go down instead of up. They had to go up.
I just remember the stupid the dub line, like the beginning of the next episode. Okay, did everybody manage to escape? If you're missing, raise your hand. Okay, everybody's here.
I would raise my hand every time. I was like, hello?
Don't worry, but at the beginning of the next episode, they hold a nice ceremony for
They sure do.
the people who allegedly died.
And they knew the exact names too, like, wow, you really just had the list up that quick?
Okay, I get it. Let's look for a path that goes up, like go say a ladder.
Like that.
I was gonna say, Len, you went right over it.
Hey, look at that ladder. I wonder if we can get it down somehow. Get down on it.
Good idea. Let's try it.
Oh, and by the way,
Yee.
I can't swim. Neither can
Why do you look so proud?
Neither can Camilla.
Don't you have any good news for me?
I just saved 10% of my car insurance by using Geico. But in the meantime, could you hurry, please? Why is she moving the flashlight?
I'm so good at video games and puzzles.
You did it, Sissel. Thanks. It's a side hustle. Look at that. It's a weird
I
one.
mean, she is carrying a person.
Fair enough. She should have been a fire department person. A fire lady. Eek! Oh, for the love of God. Don't die here.
Is she duct tape on your back? How?
What was that?
Looks like the water seeping isn't the only thing you have to worry about.
Oh, well, there's that.
Yeah, now my flashlight is dead too.
Flashlight doesn't work anymore.
Hey, don't get mad at me.
Maybe the contacts are bad or something. Hey, I know. You can fix it with your powers.
Okay, now that's just taking things too far.
Trick time.
I think she's gonna make me do this.
Oh, hey, great. Did you used to be an electrician in your past life or something?
The hell if I know? That's a cruel question considering the circumstances. Now all we have to do...
Is get to that door and we're safe.
I feel like that's jumping the gun a bit, but okay.
We're all going to be safe and have a good time. What the Jesus Christ is that?
What specifically?
This exact moment that looks awfully like, a movie.
Is Camilla okay? You did just kind of fall on her.
Oh, God, am I dead again? A certain movie called, I don't know, Poseidon?
Poseidon! I just always think of Odysseus
Ow, my
yelling
butt.
at, up at the sky, even though Poseidon would be in the sea.
Fair enough. What happened now?
Looks like the submarine decided to rear up on its hind legs.
Kind of like how you died. I can't believe we're still okay after that fall.
Well, you might want to check on the little girl before you say that.
Either we're really lucky or we're dead and we just haven't realized it yet.
Come on now, is it the latter could be true?
I mean, it could be. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Here it comes. What now? The water sure is rising fast.
I am kind of wondering what is still on the ship that they could use to escape.
A Charmander.
Come on, that would be awful. Just have to go up to the top. Let's see how I can help with my ghost tricks. No, just let her platform.
Or you could just let her float to the top. I feel like that's a great idea.
Oops, no, not that.
Why can't she just float to the top?
Which chapter are we on at this point, anyway?
Still on 16.
Well, I think I see a familiar flame over there.
Oh boy. Fizzle, there you are! How's it going?
Not great, pal. How's it going? I'd say it's gone pretty badly. You do understand how dangerous this situation is, don't you?
Of course, after all, just ask anybody who knows me how much I hate taking a bath.
Maybe he's been in danger of drowning before himself. What? That sounded weird. Okay, ready to create a path for these ladies?
Of course! Woof! It's trick time, and you can use me for it.
Hit it again.
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 Hit it again. He did it again. He
No,
did it
not
again.
that.
He did it again.
Yeah. I swapped the medium fan with the medium fan.
Heck yeah, brother. Oh,
I don't see that connecting to
that's
anything.
a horrible. Oh, a wheel.
Okay, that's not real. Oh, because there's pieces taken out of it. I freaking guess.
Wow.
What?
Way to stretch your wiener. Who's gonna switch pipes?
To what end? I don't know, but actually, wait.
Oh. That's not really
Yeah. Hmm. Well, I'm kind of stuck. Let's see. We might be able to.
Oh, same challenge. Not the song same. There's a song called same. Oh, same background. Nice.
No, I don't need the medium with the. I don't even know if this is gonna do jack shit for me, but you don't know.
I was not judging your skills.
Can't do anything with the balancer. Okay.
Don't you have to start it again?
This man. I don't know things about games. No. There. Okay. Now, what if big this is no, this is a large one. Okay. No, not that. Huh. And here I was really hoping that I'd be able to get into the bigger one because it'd be closer and all that. I have no idea what you frickin' want me to do here.
You do it again.
I did.
You do it again. That's not the issue here.
It could be an issue here.
Well, the issue right now is that I'm all out of Dr. Pepper.
We've had many conversations about Dr. Pepper lately.
Some tonight.
Well, I'm glad it worked out for you. I guess.
Oh, we're switching emergency lights.
Yeah, we're just kinda, huh. I don't know why I'm doing any of this.
I thought you were gonna hit the starter.
What starter?
Oh, sweet Jesus. The water's coming. Uh-oh. The water's still rising. It's up to my knees. And it's freezing cold. And I have to pee.
Just hold on, we better create a path fast.
Hang in there, Mifflin. Thanks, Mithil.
Okay. Where is the starter now?
Down.
Is it?
Right there.
Oh.
These pistons sticking out right in front of me. It's almost like they're taunting me.
Okay, I think I get it.
Maybe it's a challenge.
Might just be that. Think you can climb them?
If I wasn't holding Camilla, I could probably do it easily. Sissel! You're not telling Miss Lynn to leave poor Miss Camilla behind, are you?
Can you just be quiet for a minute, Miss Elizabeth, and sure do look like they'd be used to our advantage.
Bark you!
Okay. I think it needs to go... Whoops, no. I think it needs to go... large, medium, small, right?
Okay, I feel you. I smell what the rock's cooking.
Do you? Swap? Operate?
Nice.
There, how about that?
Wow, this is great. You made a staircase for me.
Better hurry, I don't think the water's gonna wait for you. Come on. There's gonna be a second part to this puzzle. I can feel it.
Now, why did water come up that fast? You weren't moving that fast before.
It's called rubber banding. They do it in Mario Kart too. It's really annoying.
Ouch! Now this steam is getting in the way. It's too hot to get through.
What?
And there's no way to go around either. Think you can do something? Of course we can.
We have to. I don't think I can do Jack Diddley right now. Well, I mean, Sissel specifically. I don't think I can get up high enough, right? So I kind of want to say this is like... This is... Wait a sec. Can I... Let me see something. No! Can I get him up there? No... Yes? Okay, now we're maybe getting somewhere? Not that.
It's one down. Here comes that water again. Oh, I wish I could drink it all up for you.
You'd have to piss so bad.
No, Mithil, it's too salty.
Also, that I think the more relevant point is here that he's dead, so he can't drink it.
Whatever, just do something about this steam. Leave it to me, Mifflin. Thanks, Missile. Come on, you got this. Come on, you got this. I know you got this. I know you got this.
I don't exactly understand how, whoops, this one works.
Yes, you do. Think about it. Look at this. If I swap the pipes...
Change how the steez comes out, huh?
I get it, because the cracks in each pipe are different, right?
Each pipe sprays in a different way, huh? I bet that will come in handy. No, not that. I want this. No. Oh my gosh. No.
Come on, man. You got this.
I kind of want to say this might do it.
There you go, but here's a problem.
No, not that. That might work? There, how does that look?
It looks great. All that horrible steam is clear out of the way.
Okay, it's not far now. Try to move forward. There's gonna be part
Ouch.
3.
Just gonna fall into you. Look up there. If I could just make it to that door, we can escape.
Maybe.
Now, how in the world am I going to get up there?
Don't yell at me.
If you want to yell, you can yell at me. Ethel, how can I yell at you when you're so sweet about it?
I think you just did.
Let's look for something to pull Miss Lynn up with.
Yeah, something to wish Lynn up and glide her ever so gently to the top with.
Hey, are you being sarcastic?
Yes.
Bitch.
Okay. Oh, I can't activate the switch? Fine. We'll move the hook.
Like that? Ooh! Alright, now this is what I'm talking about. Okay, raise away. I think it's about to punch her in the face. Oh, here it comes.
Like I said, rubber banding.
Well, snap the rubber band.
Frickin' Waluigi over here.
Sorry, I can't do it. Open it, hurry.
Is there any way to ask for something? Wow, Cecil, you're being a real bitch right now. It's no use. I can't budge. It must be stuck.
Oh no!
Well, the important thing is we tried our best.
No! And we stayed calm. This way! What is this? Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Twitter man?
The claw.
I'm gonna guess it's Twitter man. Yeah, the guy with the blue bird.
Ah.
What just happened? I can't believe my eyes. Lynn and the little lady suddenly vanished, leaving only darkness and seawater. The submarine continues to sink down into the deep, deep sea, but I still want to try to make my way up as far as possible. I still want to head up to find a single ray of light. Light to illuminate the truth at the bottom of this deep, deep darkness. Yay! Yay! Yay!
Alright.
Yeah, I'm sure they would have saved us at parts of that, but I really wanted it to be over just because I was worried it was going to be like, yeah, do the gear puzzle all over again. Now do the...
Back to the beginning. What
time is dawn? The upended submarine continues to sink slowly but surely. A long, long journey to the bottom of the sea.
Daylight savings time.
It was the same joke I made in the description. Lynn and the little lady found the darkness and the salt water closing in on them. But at the very last second, something saved them. Now it looks down at them quietly. Guess it could be like a new character too. Made us filled with one giant question. What in the world is that thing?
Oh, crap.
I guess it could also be other Sissel, though.
Is it ray of light? Wow.
Is that Sissel? Yeah, I guess it is. Other Sissel. He's like, you saved me. Though you were really saving Camilla, but I'm gonna act like you did me a solid. I see you managed to survive, Detective.
Hey, you're...
Excuse my appearance. I seem to have lost my body. Is it a little disorienting that he's like, we are friends now?
Like, what is happening here?
Oh, and you there. You're the ghost who's been saving Lynn all evening, aren't you?
You
knew all about me all along? Of course. What else would explain all those unnatural things happening?
If you knew, how come you didn't do anything about it all this time? How come you decided to save us all of a sudden now? I thought you wanted to get revenge on us.
I don't really know. Please, you gotta tell me. I need to know.
Let me do the Japanese.
Who in the world are you?
Sissel, look at you. What happened?
I can't hold on to that image of myself any longer. You can't remember who you are? That's right. I came all this way tonight trying to chase down my lost memory. For quite a bit of tonight. I thought I was you, Sissel. Sissel, my name isn't Sissel.
Why?
I bet you'll remember really soon who you are and who I am, too. What?
Eh?
The man in front of me is not me. I'm even further away from the truth. Or maybe not. Something is stirring in my mind. A memory about to emerge! Do I know this man? Now that I've shed my image of myself, I feel like I'm one step closer to the truth.
Is Joe not resting, huh? As pieces. Pieces. Fragments.
I think he looks kinda cool. They got us good. It's all over for the submarine. Its engine room is destroyed. There's a hole in the hull and it's sinking as we speak.
What are you doing here? I thought you had to deal with those people.
They betrayed me. I was a fool to trust them. They already have what they wanted now. The Temsic fragment. I didn't know they had it all figured out.
You mean they figured out the source of your powers?
Yeah, that meteorite's radiation has two effects on living creatures. It gives power and time.
If you don't mind, we'd like to hear more.
Sure, an expedition dump this late? These 10 years. I've been watching that junkyard superintendent do his research, and I think I've got some of it figured out. Meteorite's radiation gives spirits special powers, like possessing and manipulating objects.
And in my case, swapping object.
Exactly. Apparently there are individual differences in the powers we get, and it seems as these powers change as time goes by. They do? Yeah, my powers have changed over these past 10 years. At first I could only manipulate small living creatures. Now then, how do you suppose I got those powers? It's simple.
It is? How then?
In a nutshell, we died while exposed to the energy emitted by the meteorite. It's radiation.
That's what does it? Dying while being exposed to the radiation?
On that day 10 years ago.
The-
A fragment of that meteorite pierced my heart and I died. So of course I received special powers. Well, of course, obviously.
Hey, wait a minute. Is that how I got my powers too? You know, you might be right.
He did die in... yeah, like right there.
Oh, poor baby.
It's fine. He's got superpowers now.
Aren't the Timsic remnants still right there in that park? At the bottom of the crater? Yes, catch up, woman.
You're right. So that must mean I must have died in the presence of the meteorite's radiation too. Another effect that meteorite's radiation has on it is it gives us time. Again, I think this time effect is centered around the theme of death, but it's not all that clear. So the fact that I can return to 4 minutes before a person's death is another effect of that meteorite. I just put this together. 4 is the Japanese number of death, so that's why I can go back 4 minutes.
Oh, okay. I knew that.
You didn't?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there was one time... we were playing, like, Trivial Pursuit or something, and, like, one of the questions was just, like, what number symbolizes death in, like, Japan or something? And I was like, oh, it's 4.
4!
And my mom just kind of, like, looked at me, like, you know, like, she squinted at me, she was like, how do you know that? I was like, it comes up a lot, okay?
I never knew that.
Yeah. I think it's because, like, yeah, the word for death and the word for 4 are either similar or homophones in Japanese.
Okay. I like it. I like it. Something I can put in the back of my pocket.
One of the characteristics of the meteorite is its ability to replay the moment of death.
Replay the moment of death? Ugh, this is also strange and confusing. I can't take it all in.
I actually think most of some of this is information we already had.
Indeed. It makes about as much sense to me as anything else.
Yeah, I'm with Missile. Yeah, strange and confusing. That just about sums up the object that pierced my body that day. Thanks to that meteorite fragment, my very existence is a contradiction.
What do you mean about that? That sounds dirty.
That day, when the fragment pierced my heart, I lost my life. However, because it remained inside me, that fragment continued to constantly regenerate my body. In other words, my body was continuously cycling between the moments that separated my life and death.
What?
My body's vital function stopped 10 years ago, but my body's time is perpetually stopped at the moment just before death. Time just stopped, huh? So I simply just existed. Not really alive and not really dead. It pretty much sums up these last 10 years for me, ever since that incident in the park. My body hasn't aged a day, my hair hasn't grown an inch. Come to think of it, that old pigeon guy mentioned something. He said he couldn't cut the guy's body with the scalpel.
And so I guess as soon as an incision was made, his body would have regenerated. Wow.
Then how did they pull the meteorite fragment from his body?
Lube! And a sharp object.
Well, apparently that doesn't work. Before I left the country, I wanted to do one last thing. I wanted to get revenge on the people who stole our lives.
Our lives?
As part of the deal, I made those guys promise to cooperate.
Cooperate? You mean the kidnapping?
It all went fine. I manipulated the justice minister and made him issue the execution order. But I thought he might call off the execution at the last second. So that's why he wanted his daughter kidnapped.
But they kidnapped the wrong girl.
Little did I know, they had their own reasons for cooperating with me.
Huh?
Their objective was to wipe out everyone who had to do with Temsik.
Oh boy.
Detective Zhao was one such person, so they were happy to cooperate. Inspector Cabanel and that junkyard super, they were slated to be wiped out too.
Oh my god.
And as it turns out...
Oh boy. Hold on there.
I was one of their targets as well, so they stole my Temsec fragment, and here I am. But they had one more final target. Oh, I thought it was going to be some dude named Sissel. Okay, you detective.
Me? Eh?
Nani?
Nani?
If you weren't there in the park that day 10 years ago, I never would have thought of doing something as stupid as taking a hostage.
Okay.
I'm victim blaming. This is your fault, Lynn.
How dare you gaslight me? But I was just a little kid playing in the park.
Yeah, I know.
Huh?
I've been kind of an unreasonable prick. 10 years ago, and you'd become a detective looking into Zhao's case. 10 years later, and you become a detective looking into Zhao's case. Tonight, I invited you to a quiet spot on the edge of town. It was a trap, you see.
Oh my.
I told you who I was. You never saw my face that day 10 years ago, so of course you didn't recognize me.
No, it can't be. Oh.
I took possession of you to make you shoot me.
Oh my heavens. There it is.
Your subconscious resisted me. Such incredible power. It was the first time I wasn't able to control somebody completely. I was gonna ask why her hand was wobbling. The aim was off, and the first shot missed the mark. Ass up.
Face down.
The junkyard was equipped with security cameras. I knew you'd be wanted for murder. Security cameras, so that no one stole all the garbage. That was my plan anyway.
Oh god.
Remember when this guy who couldn't see very well came in and he like shot her or whatever?
That would do it.
They had other ideas. They simply wanted you wiped out. But then, something threw a big monkey wrench into their scheme.
Ay. Pa.
I sure do.
Do-do-do-do-do.
I was supposed to meet up with them after that, but something went wrong.
What happened?
My body disappeared. Ah, the inspector in white was responsible for that one. My precious bargaining chip was in that body. I had to get it back no matter what. The inspector can cause me no end of trouble.
But why were those people targeting me? I never even heard of the Temsec meteorite.
Because you were looking into the Jowd case. We thought you would find out about Temsec sooner or later.
Oh my god, here it is. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, water's still filling up, isn't it?
We should get out of here.
Yeah.
We should get out of here.
And that's pretty much the whole story. The only thing left to do now is wait for water pressure to crush the submarine.
Oh no!
There's no cores that link from here to the water's surface. I have an idea. We hook up the phone line and there are no communication cables down this deep. They meant for the submarine to be my coffin. A coffin for the dead. There's no escape. Yeah, well.
I think I kind of understand now what you've been feeling these 10 years.
You what?
This feeling, cut off from the world all alone in a submarine, sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea, near, far, wherever you are.
Can you believe the Supreme Leader left his portrait here, by the way?
You wanted them to know.
Maybe.
This must be how you felt all along.
You're giving him, like, way too much credit.
Hey, look who's awake.
Lynn?
Why do you always sound like that? Camilla!
What if I evolved my powers to the point where I could move the submarine?
I mean...
Is it true we're stuck here?
What? Everyone grab a juice box.
If my dad was here, I bet he'd save us. Unlike you guys, you're fucking worthless.
Wow. Everything we've done. You know what? Ship her off first. Oh, Camilla, I'm so sorry.
That's funny. What is it, Sissel? There's something I don't understand. Why would they go to all the trouble of detaching the control room? What? Why didn't they just steal the Temsec fragment and escape if that's what they wanted? Why did they have to jettison your body off into the sea? That's a good question. But I guess it doesn't matter why now. We'll never find it again. I have no idea where it was launched to.
Wait a minute! Yes, we do!
You have the Dragon Radar?
Of course. This will tell us where Detective Chow is.
The present from the Inspector in White.
That's right. Detective Chow told me to hold on to it for him. And the bullet is still in this person's body in the command room, right? 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 Then we should be able to tell exactly where it is with this.
But even if we find out where it is, how do we get there?
We should be able to figure out something out between the three of us with our powers, right, Miss Lynn?
You don't want to say with our powers combined?
With our powers combined, we'll be Captain Missile. Right? Right. Oh, and wait, a minute. What about a torpedo?
Gonna take pollution down to zero. Well, that was a lie. A torpedo.
In any case, it's way too early to give up now after all these streams that we've done.
Looks like Detective Jowd is our last two.
Come on, let's get started. Come on, everybody, ride the train. Where's the song go back?
Oh, that's Missile. Actually, better not open this. That water could come gushing in.
It's such a peaceful mood at the moment. No need to throw cold water on it.
Well, I wouldn't go so far as to call it peaceful.
What is this, Resident Evil?
Wait a sec, can I not? Whoops, shoot.
Should you talk to somebody?
I guess I can talk to Missile.
Or
maybe...
can you go to the... Oh, I guess you can't go to the radio. Oh, there we go. Oh, God.
Yes. The stash of grapes.
Succulent grapes.
My greatest regret, not bringing this shit around.
Oh, we can go to the torpedo room. Torpedo room, huh?
Might be another torpedo left there. I'll check it out.
Oh, I get it. You're going to use the missile to ram the control room.
Yeah, that won't... I don't want to blow up Detective Jowd up, but something like that.
We'll climb up to the torpedo room, too. Up, it's definitely safer.
Okay, I'll see you in there, then. I just picked the first option. I wasn't really thinking that far ahead, but,
And it looks like the torpedoes can be launched manually with these switches. There are 2 tubes, so there should be 1 more left. I guess the first thing we have to do is load it into the tube. When it comes to missiles, you can count on me. I'll enter the coordinates of the command room into the torpedo.
Does it not move? Are they just in a stationary control room? It isn't being picked up somewhere?
And I also just turned on the backup power. We ought to be able to use the switches now.
Okay, let's try it.
Good luck.
feel like I'm gonna need to swap the missiles. Because the one, yeah, it won't budge. Maybe it's broken, but I don't think the entire device is broken now. Just have to find a way to move it somehow.
Oh, she could do it.
No, I need to be like, missile, swap this.
What will happen to these two ladies?
I think that's up to us and our powers.
What?
This is no time to be standing around unsure of ourselves. Will you lend me your strength missile?
Me? Oh, of course I will.
I can check it then, but those aren't really the type of games that I typically play, truth be told.
Count on it. I mean,
you don't have any interest in either of them, do you?
I have no idea what these games are. Oh, Limbus is the one with the shadows, right? Oh, I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
Oops, no, I need to swap and then... There we go. There we go, that torpedo looks serviceable.
All set on this end, too. But something's odd.
What is it?
The command room. It looks like it's slowly sinking.
Sinking?
Yeah, like it's completely run out of power. I wonder what happened.
Are we sure this is gonna work? I don't know, but I guess I'll find out.
Right, okay, hop into the missile, Sissel. I'll launch it for you.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, okay, fine.
I've already set the torpedo's course. It'll head towards the command room where Detective Jowd is. 12 seconds after launching, it'll pass by the command room for an instant. That instant will be your window of opportunity to jump over to the command room.
It'd be really embarrassing if I miss this. And then we'll find a way to come back and save you. That'll probably be my last task tonight. Just hold on until we get back. Come on, missile. You gonna stay here?
I'm sorry, I can't go.
What? I mean, to a degree, it's almost like I like his powers and everything, but it does keep things simpler when I'm just Sissel, you know what I mean?
I just can't. How can I leave? I can't leave Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla behind. I can't do it.
Missile.
I swapped the switches so the missile can be launched. You have to do the rest, Sissel.
Alright. I can't do it either. Can't ask Missile to come with me after that. I understand exactly how it feels.
Well,
What about
oh,
other guy?
I want you to go, Missile. What? But Miss Lynn, you staying here won't change our fate. But if you go with Sissel, you might be able to make something happen, and that's our only hope. But what if that something doesn't happen? I'll never be able to see you again, never ever again. Even I can understand that. I couldn't stand that.
Don't worry, Missile.
Miss Camilla.
I just know you and Sissy can make something happen. I believe in you. I'll be right here waiting for you. We'll see each other then. Don't worry.
Miss Camilla. That's a good boy, Missile. Now, are you ready? Remember, it's 12 seconds after I throw this switch.
We're ready.
Should we count? Sissel,
Yee?
we never found out who you really were.
Then we still got like probably an hour, right?
But that doesn't matter now. All I know is I'm truly glad I met you tonight. Thank you for everything.
I'm glad I met you, Detective. We're gonna see each other again, right, Sissy? Right, Missile? That's right, we promised, little lady.
Of course we will. I'll never forget you, no matter what happens.
Here goes that. Well, she's doing better than me because I forgot who I am.
Good luck, friend.
Think about that.
Imagine if this, like, if you miss this, the whole game starts over.
Oh, well, I guess we can always look up the conclusion on YouTube.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
These 12 seconds are lasting an eternity. I tried to think of a way to save Lynn and the little lady the whole time.
Really?
But how can a ray of light, of hope, reach this far down into the deep sea? Before I can think of an answer, the 12 seconds are up.
You better move. Now! Wow.
Yeah!
I thought this was going to be one of those things where we had to do it.
Nah.
Man, speak to the manager.
Detective Jowd.
I bet that big masked man did this. I'm going to bite him right in the dick.
You better not, you might break your teeth. The command room has lost power and is sinking. I wonder what this masked man is going to do.
Let's talk to Detective Jowd.
He's not dead, right?
Oh, let's find out. Oh, looks like he is.
Sorry for the wait, Detective Jowd.
Who are you? Are you Sissel?
Maybe?
I can't believe you made it here. How is Camilla? And what about Lynn?
Yeah, well, it's kind of a long story.
You did what to my daughter?
Rubber. I told Detective Jowd about everything that happened on the submarine,
So the submarine is badly damaged? Why would he do that to his own damn submarine?
Wish I knew. I know the answer to that one. It's because he's afraid of my powers. You followed us? I didn't even notice. It's been 10 years, Detective Jowd.
Are you Yumil? Ta-da!
So you remember me, do you?
How could I possibly forget?
Is that your real name, huh? Yomiel? I'm gonna say Yomiel. That's right. Those people on the were calling you Sissel. That's just an alias I was using for my deal with them. I didn't see any need to tell them my real name. Could you do me a favor? Would you let me ask you some questions? I've been trying to find out my true identity all night. Sure, go ahead. I'm sure there's plenty we can still tell you, right, Detective Jowd?
Right. 10 years ago, you were a top systems engineer, weren't you? Systems engineer? What's that? By the way, I'm a top Pomeranian, you know. Well, it's kind of hard to explain to a dog, but it's a person who's good at using computers.
I don't mean to brag, but I was one of the best in the industry. That's how I got roped into joining that project. Project? What project? It was a project aimed at reorganizing the nation's top secret information. The goal was to build a new system using multi-dimensional programming theories. I was asked to join the project by an agent of the government.
It doesn't sound like something a top Pomeranian would know anything about.
To me, it just sounded like another challenging job. I should probably feed my cats once they're done talking. However, this project was also the target of a secret plot. I bet you can imagine the kind of crime the nation's top secrets might attract. I never thought for the life of me that I ever had to do with spies.
It was never made public, but every organization in the country moved on to this one. And then one day, the name of a certain programmer emerged as a suspect.
I was the guy who built the core of the system.
The police arrested you, and then that incident happened.
He escaped from the interrogation room, took little Lynn as a hostage, then he died. By the way, Detective Jowd, when was it that I was proven innocent?
About 6 months after your death. I'm so sorry, Yomiel. Is that what you're saying, Yomiel?
Yomiel, I'm gonna feed the cats real quick. Be entertaining.
Oh, goody!
I'll probably also piss.
Justice for the rats! Yes, fantastic. Hope you all are enjoying as we come now to dawn. We're coming to dawn now. And I'm looking for certain props and such that I need for this week. It's a tool. It's a tool. It's a fake tool. It's a fake tool that, goes pew pew, but it's just a prop. But it's a pew pew tool. It's a fake tool. Yeah, there it is. Okay, anyway, so if you're just joining us, are there any new people? It seems like we've got like a couple people joining us tonight. Make some noise. Who here is new? I just need to know right now who here is new. Anybody? Somebody? Anybody? Come now. Don't be shy. That's right, Rayquaza. Justice for the rats. I'm telling you, if we don't get justice for the rats, then what are we doing with our lives? We have to have justice for the rats. We have to have justice for lots of things. Anyway, I hit the wrong button. Yeah. Anyway, we're glad you all are joining tonight. It's a lot of fun. We need to come together, have more fun. I'm telling y'all, people, we need to have a lot more fun and enjoy, life. Enjoy the great things about it. Do what makes you happy. And that is my talk for the day. I was supposed to do a new episode, but I ran out of time. I'm not going to have enough time to do an episode. But I was entertaining. I even did a real life talk.
That's nice. Real motive for revenge 10 years ago.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
I got hit by an awesome meteor.
Was it a little meaty?
My soul was split from my body, and I lost everything. I was sealed in eternal darkness. I existed in this world, no question about that. But nobody noticed my presence. What good were my powers? They didn't help anybody. Not even the passage of time could heal my pain.
Hey, someone with my comment.
In fact, it only made it worse.
Who wants to sing over the playthrough?
What? I wanted to disappear. Why would anyone want to see Balan Wonderworld again? Once was too much. But I wasn't even allowed to do that. The way Lynn described it is exactly right. Sinking slowly towards the bottom of an endless sea. An overwhelming feeling of loneliness and despair. Oh, dang it, Rampa. And I wanted all of you to suffer what I was suffering.
And so that's why you murdered Alma.
That's right. I wanted you to know what it was like to lose everything you cared about. I wanted you to feel the same pain I felt, so I killed someone who had nothing to do with it, really.
Why'd you kill my wife? What?
It was the twisted wish of a mind poisoned by infinite loneliness. And then, as I was plotting my revenge, I had an idea. I came up with a plan to use these powers of mine to make a deal.
With the devil? There's something I just don't understand about that deal. I'm sure your powers would be very valuable to them, but what would you get out of the deal?
Well, I'd kill you for starters.
How dare you?
A new life.
Life?
I asked them for two conditions. Number one was that they help me with my revenge plot. And the second was a rebirth for me.
Rebirth? A new beginning, eh?
I didn't care if it was a fake life, an artificial life. I just wanted a physical receptacle for my soul, a name, an identity, an everyday life. I wanted to grow old in a society that would accept me. And finally, I wanted to die, surrounded by a loving family. That's the kind of life I asked them for.
A completely man-made life.
That's right, I knew I couldn't hope for anything more than that. To make it all come true, I knew it would take a lot of money and a lot of power. That's why I decided to ask the national government to help me. And their response in the end was betrayal.
Like gasp.
Betrayal? What do you mean? Well, they stole my body and my meteorite.
How dare they, sons of guns?
They were making their moves much more carefully than I suspected. They sent spies to this country and researched my powers on their own. And they even figured out what Temsec was all about.
And you had no idea they were doing all of this?
None at all. I was a fool. So then, why did they go to all the trouble of making a deal with you? Why didn't they just steal the Temsec fragment when they could or something like that, I think.
Yeah, I think it was that.
Huh? They couldn't, huh?
Oh?
Hmm?
Eh?
After the manipulator incidents, research was conducted in this country, too. A report was submitted to the government about the source of the manipulator's power.
Ow!
By Inspector Cabanel and the old pigeon guy, huh? Rob Lucci. It was a character in One Piece who Luffy referred to as Pigeon Guy. At first, the government didn't believe the report.
And to answer your question, Rayquaza, I've seen bits and pieces.
Hmm?
Yes, if we watched,
I've read all the manga. I have not watched much of the anime. I think after Sasuke left the village, that was when I quit the anime, and then I just, I read it, so I am familiar with all the non-filler bits at the very least. But then they decided to put the park under surveillance just in case. Surveillance, huh? Just looks like an ordinary peaceful park, but there are armed agents there at all times. Don't tell me that old leaflet guy is one of them. No, not him. He's just a plain old odd person. The park is like a silent battlefield on an international scale.
So that's why they couldn't steal the Temsec meteorite.
Oh, okay, so it was why they couldn't steal the meteorite, not why they couldn't steal his meteorite. And lately, under the pressure of building a housing site, under the pretense of building a housing state. They've been working on a plan to destroy that park in order to secure the Temsec meteorite. So that's it, huh?
So the upshot of your grand deal was this, eh?
Yeah, it's the ending I deserve.
But at least there's one thing you must be happy about.
What's that?
You've managed to steal me away at the bottom of the sea forever.
Well, shall we get started? Started with what? Bring Detective Zhao back to life, of course. What good will that do now?
But we promised! We promised Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla we'd save them!
We can't do that without you, Detective Zhao. I've been guided by fate tonight to this place. I won't give up now.
Alright, fine. Let's see where it leads us.
Here we go then, back to 4 minutes before your death.
Hooray!
Woo! So,
Where are we headed?
you're not headed anywhere, Detective.
What?
There was only enough fuel on board to launch us away, Detective. We'll run out soon, and that will be our destination, Detective.
What are you talking about? That would mean that you're trapped here too. What the fudge?
By the way, I'm not human, Detective. I'm a remote control robot, Detective.
What?
Could I possess him then?
Your country's use of technology is just plain off.
We get that a lot, Detective.
Why would you go to all the trouble to do this? That's nothing but a shell there. It's hardly a threat anymore.
Commander Sid likes to provide against any possibility, no matter how small, Detective.
Possibility? What are you talking about?
There is no need for you to know, Detective.
Now,
It's now time to say goodbye, Detective.
oh,
In the end, your fate remains the same, it seems, Detective.
oh, Camilla, forgive me.
No, dodge the stream of fire. Oh,
Son of a biscuit.
it isn't over yet.
It isn't?
Remember what the big mass man said? Any possibility, no matter how small.
Possibility.
In other words, there must be a chance here somewhere. The possibility of turning this situation around. Not that. So we can do... Whoops, huh? What? Oh, yeah, these are you, by the way.
Oh my god. What is it, detective? What is it, detective? Look at Yomiel's shell. Yomiel's.
There's no aura emanating from his body. Of course there isn't. The Temsec fragment is gone. Did this change in his shell give us some kind of lead?
Maybe you could call and use him. Sorry, we're having a situation right
No, I'm sorry to hear that.
now. We have to find a prop.
I figured it out. I know what this possibility, no matter how small it is, that they were afraid of. What is it? My time was perpetually stopped thanks to the power of Temsec. The fighting cycle between the moments that separate his life and death.
Right, but not anymore. The Temsec fragment has been taken away.
Exactly, so what does that mean? I get it, your body won't come back to life anymore. The moment the Temsec fragment was removed, my shell became a regular corpse. So let's see, that means we can go back to 4 minutes before your death?
But wait a minute! Exactly when is that death? That's simple. We'll find out.
Next time!
When we get
on
there, let's
Dragon
move!
Ball Z. Huh, well this is neat. I was wondering how long this would go on for. It feels like this could, yeah. This seems like it would be closer to the end. Are we on chapter 16 or 17 or 18? Fell back through the cracks of time for what seemed like forever, and I saw it. The final death at the end of the long night. This long night. Who exactly am I? I've already seen all the clues. All I have to do now is remember. The 21st night of September. Never was a cloudy day. The final journey to the truth starts now.
Who?
So are we saving the final chapter? Maybe, possibly. Yep.
There you go, brother.
I
gotta do this. What is that thing? Final chapter. What is that thing where you have the hostage situation and you have to like discuss it?
A conversation?
Yeah, that
Negotiation?
That's it, negotiation.
When was Yomiel's death? It was 10 years ago when the Temsec meteorite fell. Am I gonna erase the game from continuity?
Maybe, possibly.
We travel back through time and now we're here at the scene of that death.
Oh.
The start of it all is about to replay itself.
How? But that's
How
like,
would you feel about that if it's like, and the entire game didn't happen?
we go back 10 years? How does that even work? I thought we couldn't go this far back.
They didn't exactly say that. They said, before, 4 minutes back from a person's death.
Hold it! What is this? Oh my god, a gun. Give it up. Do you really think you can outrun me? Now just calm down and drop that weapon.
I mean, I kind of see where he was coming from in this situation. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her.
She's just holding this, whatever that is.
It's a sweet potato.
Meow. Huh? Oh, kid. Chew. Make it hurt. Chew. Chew.
A Chaos Emerald.
I know. I'll give myself a promotion.
I think sometime next week the tickets for the the third Sonic movie are on sale. I need to get one.
Should do that.
Possibly multiple. I don't know.
Right in the back.
Certain people have not committed on whether they want to go and try to see it like as soon as possible with me or not. Do you want to go and see it as soon as possible?
I mean, I want to see Wicked first. Are you okay?
Do you want to sing All Hail Shadow in the theater?
I mean,
Or Live and Learn?
That's allowed to be sung, not Wicked songs. You're all right now. You hurt? You saved me, mister.
She's got that same haircut for 10 years.
10 whole years, I tell you. I was just doing my job, old lady.
I'm not sure that's exactly true. I think you're like, listen, I'm gonna shoot you whether I have to shoot through that little kid or not.
Just all
And then like the meteor.
The gods. They're the ones who saved you.
What's your job, mister?
Me? I'm a police detective. So that's the Temsec meteorite, eh?
Jowd also looks almost exactly the same, only he has different pajamas in the future. It's beautiful looking at it from this angle.
It's changed all of our fates completely.
Will you forgive me for killing your wife if we make it so that her murder never
I
happened?
was about to say, oh, true, that would change that.
We can't stop Temsec from falling from the sky. But is his wife hot? That's what everybody really wants to know. But we might be able to protect you from that fragment and save your life.
I don't know.
What's the matter, Detective Jowd?
To be perfectly honest, I'm scared.
What if we change all of this and then my hot wife isn't dead and I don't go to jail and my child is not an orphan? What if, Cecil? How could I live with that?
There. If that meteorite fragment doesn't get him, I'm pretty sure I would have shot him. You might not be able to change your fate of dying.
I can accept that. What I did is inexcusable. No matter how the future might change, that fact will never go away. The fate is to die here, then I accept it. This will be our last battle against fate. Beyond that will be a new future.
Okay, let's get started.
How complex do you think this is gonna be?
It's going to be a doozy. I can tell you that probably.
Like, it seems like it should be complex, but I feel like there's not a lot around, really. It's just like we're in the park, and it's just gonna be like, let's move.
Like,
I'm gonna swap you with the sweet potato.
or it's just somebody going, hey, move over. Face down ass up. Dead.
Okay.
Wow, already time is passing. Just go to the kid and be like, hey, you don't know me, but I know you from 10 years later, and I'm telling you right now, get the out the way. Oh, there's that big thing.
Okay, then.
The guy up there. Timsick.
There's not really a lot. And I think at this point I'm just supposed to kind of move around to see what I can interact with.
It's ready. Yay!
Hold it! Objection! Hang on. Oops, no, not that.
Meow.
Oops, not that. Maybe not that. Headphones. Oh, I can go up here. Why would I go up here?
I told you!
So if I swap, wait, if I swap this with this, would the god block it? Because you see how it went through the post,
Yep.
the lantern?
It sure did.
But I can't reach it.
Push! Push your weenie!
Come on, seriously, I think I've solved it. I just need, I just need another 2 inches.
That's what they all say.
I mean, I wouldn't say no to another 2 inches.
I want to answer this the way I want to, but we're on stream. Oh. What are you doing? You're going to hurt poor Miss Lynn's ears!
I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking.
You really startled her. You even made her drop her sweet potato.
I know how much this girl loves food, too. Anyway, at least her fate has changed, albeit ever so slightly. Hearing loss.
I can't hear a thing. Well, good. Fate change. Oh.
Okay.
It's not one.
Oops, not that.
Whoopsie. Whoopsie poopsie.
Why does it take so long to, like, load back into...
I'll shoot her. I'll do it. I'll put bullets through her holes. Body through her holes. Bullet holes through her body. There we go. That works.
Once again, I think I could swap this. If I could just reach it.
So, why did startling her change her fate? Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah.
What?
You can rock it, can't you?
What?
Like, rock the basket.
I can rock the
You
basket?
can rock the basket. There you go. And then, well, I don't
Oh,
got
okay, I
time
think
now.
No, this might still work. You don't know. Shut up.
I'll shut up then. Hurry up.
Nobody likes you.
Whoa, that was just wrong.
Oh, shoot. I forgot to...
Guess
After
I'm
fate
rewind the clock.
changed. We'll pretend that never happened.
I didn't see anything. Hurry, Rayquaza! There's sweet potatoes to be had. I'll shoot her. I'll do it. I'll have no regrets. Not even a single letter. Damn, what you
Doing this.
doing? Good job.
Come the frick on.
My fit. Oh.
Actually...
Oh, look at that sweet potato. And that big scary sweet potato.
That's not a sweet potato missile. That's Mino.
Oh, right, of course.
But look at them, the potato.
Look at the Mina potato. Right now they have the same shape.
You're saying you could swap them, huh? Good idea, missile.
Okay, here I go. And I'm going to need your help.
My help. I think I already... I think I screwed up.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
I need to shoot it up from that, right?
You can't reach it.
Nope. I think I know what I needed to do. I fucked up.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, well, oh, you know what you could have done.
I know what I can do, and I'm gonna do it. Don't you sass me.
I'll sash you however I want to sash you. But I had another idea, but let's see what you do. Doom, 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 doom.
Okay. 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 Actually, let me...
Oh my heavens. Oh my heavens.
I think that does it.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh look! The lamppost is bending! But it hasn't broken yet! It really is a wonder it hasn't snapped, actually. It just might hold out for a little while longer.
if I recall, the Temsec fragment smashed through the glass lantern on its way down.
But if Mino sits firmly in its way...
The face should change.
Trick time.
Do we want to do anything else?
No, I think we just let it be. Time of death.
Okay, let us observe.
Did we just save the world?
We,
Temsec? Pow. And...
There, how's that?
Look! The fragment's course! It changed a little! Now Yomiel's fate should really change.
Wait a minute. Take another look at the fragment's trajectory. Now let's change what's in its path. In its path? No!
Uh-oh. Oh, my crotch!
This actually works pretty well. Detective Jowd! The Temsec fragment shot through his leg.
What?
But the cruel twists of fate weren't over yet.
Oh my god. Ugh. Come on, put it down.
Huh?
Jowd, put the gun down now. If you don't, you're going to shoot him.
Or her. I don't know if it's his attractor training or what, but even though he's shaking from pain, his gun doesn't waver. It's wavering quite a
Put
bit.
the gun down. No. I knew it. This is my true fate. In the end, I stole his life away with my own hands.
Did he, or did he
I won't let that happen.
missile the bullet to stop in midair?
I'm here, inside the bullet. Now let's swap it with something else. What? With what?
Detective Jowd, the meteorite fragment is what made you pull the trigger. We won't let you become a murderer. We have to prove that the your murder is the detective's true fate, and to do that, we have to stop this bullet. There must be something with the same shape as the bullet around here.
Kablooey! Oh my god, he's been impaled!
Oh no, we stopped the bullet, but we still couldn't save him. That's not true. My fate of getting pierced through the back might not have changed, but I'm still alive.
What?
I'm not dead, I'm just unconscious. Okay, so your fate of death has changed, but still, this fate is just too painful to watch in every sense. I don't think so. As long as I'm alive, that's good enough for me. I can get a hot wife still. Be surrounded by my loved ones as I die. But we were overlooking one thing. The wheel of fate was still slowly turning. Uh-oh.
Oh my god, he's a... Oh, shh, look out! Wake up! You gotta get out of there! Why don't you just run? Oh, because of his leg, right. Oh my god. Damn it, my leg won't work. It's all over. We're out of time. Miss Lynn!
It's not over yet.
But there isn't anything else to swap with.
Why don't we just let it play out and then try to find another way next time? Even if she dies, all you have to do is possess her corpse, and then you can redo her last 4 minutes as many times as it takes. No, I won't do that. Why not? Could you imagine if this was not, like, if there was a better way to do this, and it's just like, this is all superfluous, and we just get to an end that's just like, yeah, no, you fucked up. I mean... You probably should have restarted like 5 minutes ago, you stupid idiot.
Like, you've played this game how many times now? You should know by now.
Sure, the factor of her death would be erased, but her memory of it would remain, just like a scar on her psyche. I won't let that happen, not if I can help it.
But what can we do now? Even if we work together.
I'll let her be traumatized by her death 4 to 5 times when she's an adult lady, but when she's a kid, no way. I mean, that kind of makes sense.
As many times as you want. Let her have it.
I think there might be something that can be done.
What is it? What can Thistle and I do?
Don't forget, I'm here too. With 3 kinds of powers among us, we ought to be able to fight this battle. This battle against the fate of death. Yomiel! Sissel, your power is manipulating objects. Use your power to manipulate this. I don't get it. Just trust me, let's go! Alright, I'll try to move it there.
Ooh, great. It's pouring. Snowman, snowman.
Now gather your strength and make it spray as if your life depended on it, because somebody's does. I'm dead, though. In that case, make it spray as if your death depended on it. Give it your all, and remember, you only have a split second.
Push!
Got it!
You're making me pee.
Here's sweet potatoes! Now it's your
Missile!
turn, Missile!
What? Me, but what can I do?
Is he gonna sacrifice himself, do you think? I think you know the answer to that.
Okay, got it.
You can swap them both. That hunk of concrete will go back to its original position.
But even if I swap them, it'd still be right above Miss Lynn.
Don't worry.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll swap them. It's no use. We can't stop that horrible Mino. What can we do now? I don't see how gaining a second or two helped.
Oh, it helped alright. Those few seconds were exactly what I wanted. Last up, it's my turn. Your turn? Oh, is this Powerpuff Girls? You know what my power is, right? I can manipulate living creatures. Wait a minute, you mean? That's right. I'm gonna save that little girl. Save her by manipulating my own unconscious body.
Wow.
That feels like a
Whee!
No!
Wow.
Oh, his legs?
Ye gods. Wow. Wow.
I mean, he might still be alive. If it didn't crush his junk, he could still have kids to surround him when he's dying.
Ah, you're awake.
Hey, mister, is your knee okay?
Huh? Oh, it'll be fine. It's just a scrape. I'm lucky it wasn't a fatal hit. But the main thing is that you're not hurt.
You saved me, mister.
I was just doing my job. All playing out. The gods, they're the ones who saved you.
Well, that and the
What's your
possibly dead guy over there.
Yeah, the dead guy that's squished by Mino, horrible thing.
What's your job, mister?
Me? I'm a police detective. Oh my. Do you think you could go call the police for me? I think you could do it quicker than I could.
But
Ooh.
what's that?
This is a detective's badge. You give them the children who have been very brave.
A detective's badge? Thanks.
Okay, you know what to do, little detective. And if your parents ask, nothing happened here. That would scar you forever. Are you alive?
Yeah, sadly.
Hang on. Help is coming. What made you do such a reckless thing?
I don't know. My body just moved on its own.
Call it a knee-jerk reaction.
To be perfectly honest, I don't really know. When I came to, my body was already moving by itself. As if somebody else was controlling me.
I see.
But you know, I'm glad it happened.
Oh God! Wait, the cat.
The cat, I think, showed up a few times, didn't it?
Hey, mister. I found this kitten. It was over there.
Come to think of it, I just saw it a few minutes ago. It's probably a stray.
It's kind of limp. Is it okay?
Did you call the police?
I don't know. I think it's unconscious. It's funny. It doesn't look like it's injured or anything.
Poor little kitty.
How about if I take it to my house and look after it? Would you like to come home with me, little kitten?
Well, that could be taken out of context. Well, looks like his fate just changed in a big way. Whose fate? The kitten's, of course. Sissel's.
What?
I had a few guesses. That wasn't it, honestly.
The cat Sissel?
Sissel? The name Sissel echoes in my head. That's my real name.
Have you been the cat this whole time?
These long, lonely 10 years, you were my one and only friend. Oh, and that's why you imprinted it as... Okay. How about it? Do you remember now?
What?
The cat showed up like a few times, and I figured it would be important, old friend. I didn't really put that together, though.
Hi.
I think... Should I give it a different voice? Yeah, should I give a different voice at this point? I think I finally remember. 10 years ago, I was a little kitten that wandered into
What?
this park. I was weak and all alone in the world. I was kind of wondering if, like, his
What?
ghost was, like, maybe the lamp. Like, one of their ghosts was maybe the lamp, since they changed things enough. They'd almost be a different... But, huh. Somebody, please look at me.
Huh? Oh, kid, shoot, you might get hurt, shoot. What? Ugh. I was like, dang it.
Somebody, please reach out a hand to me.
You kidding me?
I had just only died at the time. I had lost everything. My life, my memory. My body wouldn't move anymore, but I still managed to reach out a hand to him. The next thing I knew, my soul had transferred to the Black Kitten. With no recollection of who I was, I lived as a cat with you for a while. After a while, the man regained his memory. I went back to being just a cat, and then the man got his body back. I took my body back from the morgue. There was somebody I just had to go see. Just one more time. I took control of my body and hurried to her house. But I was just a little too late. I just missed her as she left this world. She left me a note that said, "I'm coming to you, Yomiel."
What the fuck?
What is... The man named me Sissel. It was the name of something important he had lost, along with his life. So, I guess his, like, lover died while he was busy being a cat?
I don't know who to talk to about this.
His fiancée. He told me about it once, but I didn't understand what it was. Okay, I kind of get why he was pissed, even if he did get awesome powers from it. Those 10 years were very happy for me, but they weren't happy for the man, and there was nothing I could do for him. For 10 years, I wandered through the darkness with no particular place to go. As time passed, my powers gradually changed. At first, I could only manipulate small creatures and objects, but then after a while, I could manipulate people. That's when the darkness inside me deepened, and I started to get a little twisted. Is Sissel maybe in the box?
Oh.
And that's why Sissel was in the... I wanted light. Distorted artificial light.
Oh, you were a ray of light, weren't you?
When I got my revenge on Lynn, I would see that light, or at least that's what I tried to believe.
Kablooey! She tried to find it.
I left my old cell buried in that junkyard and walked away. Yup. I kinda remember that. We were like, that cat, what's the deal?
Oh. It was the cat the whole time.
I mean, the cat's dressed in red in a way, so...
The black cat.
Maybe that was our hint. I was possessing Sissel then. It wouldn't look very much like a murder if the corpse got up and walked away after all.
So you borrowed the body of your old friend.
Sissel was inside that bag I was carrying tonight. I had no intention of leaving my friend behind in this country when I left. But then, when I went to possess his body, I realized something horrible.
What's that?
Sissel, there inside the bag, was dead.
What?
I was kind of worried about that, but I was like, no, he moved
A
afterwards.
dead cat in his bag?
I wasn't able to control her completely.
Oh
That would
my
explain why it was
god.
that the first bullet didn't hit anything, or so I thought.
But it did hit something, didn't it? It hit Sissel inside that bag.
Yes, that's when I lost my life, right there in the presence of the Temsec radiation.
Oh my god, the cat died.
Well, it's fine, because we fixed it. And that's when I got my powers of the dead, my ghost tricks. I think I understand it now, why I was the only one who couldn't get his memory back. It was because I thought that corpse was me. It was the only corpse I could see at the time after all, but as it turns out, it wasn't the only dead body. My true death was hiding just behind that corpse.
The whole time.
Now that I think about it, do you remember what you said? That you knew all along about me saving Lynn tonight? If you knew, why didn't you try to stop me? It's simple. Because I couldn't even if I wanted to. Huh? Why not? Remember the thing about individual differences in the powers we get? I was giving them the same, just basic voice because they were the same person, but... I can control all kinds of living things, from the living to the dead, but even so, there are some things that you can do that I can't. You mean... I can't even rewind time, let alone change the fate of a death. If I could do those things, I would have saved your life. Not only that, but I never would have just let my fiance stay dead like that. But you're here 10 years in the past now. That's thanks to your powers. I just tagged along with you.
Well then. In any case, now the starting point of this entire tragedy has changed dramatically, altering fate. The fate of your death, the kitten Sissel's fate, and I can just bet you the fate of the woman you love has changed too.
Yes, I believe you're right.
Do you?
She now has to push me around in a wheelchair.
Oh god!
So, this was the last fate to be averted, huh?
There it is, fate averted.
Yeah, well, the last one wasn't too bad, honestly.
Yeah. So, Yomio, looks like your plan for revenge ended in failure.
Yes, and I'm glad too. I think I kind of understand now what you've been feeling these 10 years. She understood. She shed tears for me. That's when my revenge was over. She saved me from the darkness.
I did something! Yay!
Well, I guess it's time we got back. A new 10 years later was just born.
Great. We should get back to our new present. I can't wait to see Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla again!
So these past 10 years will now all vanish. Well, not completely. The memories of all of us here will remain, including the memory of what I did, my crime.
That's the way this game of the dead works, eh?
And no matter what the reason, there's no denying the fact that I took Lynn hostage and tried to point a gun at her. I have no intention of running from that either, the most inexcusable crime of my new life. Hey, Sissel. Yes? When we get back, our fates will no longer be interconnected. It will be like we never met. So before that happens, I just want to say one thing. Tonight, I stole away your life with my own hands. I'm truly sorry. Well, with Lynn's own hands. That's already a thing of the lost past. Our fates have been changed now, right, Yomiel? Thank you, Sissel. I'm so very glad I met you. Me too, Yomiel.
Sissel? Are we ever going to see each other again?
Are you even born yet?
I couldn't stand it if we weren't. Come on, you have to.
Don't worry, Missile. I bet we'll see each other again someday. 10 years from now, our paths are sure to cross. We'll just have to wait until then.
Sissel, I'll never forget you.
Never forget you either, valiant little doggy.
Well, looks like you come to live with me now. So let's be getting home, little black cat.
Home, huh? That sounds good, Detective Jowd.
All of a sudden, the dog shows up like, I want to mess up the cat.
We all witnessed the birth of a new beginning, and now we're each going back to our own new present.
How shall this story end?
We say goodbye to the parts of our stories that would be lost, believing that someday our paths would all cross again.
Wait!
Objection!
Objection!
Boom, 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 boom. Before you go back to a new present, I wanted to thank you. Oh,
Hey!
I think you were this.
Yep. Before I cease to exist.
Oh, it's you.
Yes, it is I, Ray, in case you have forgotten again. Thanks to you, everything has turned out as I had hoped.
So any last guesses for who this actually is?
I thought it was Jowd. I had a lot of things I had no idea. Is this the pigeon? I'm really grateful to you, Sissel. Thank you.
But don't forget, I was only on a journey to find my own lost memory.
Yes, I know that. I know all about you.
Can I ask you a question, Ray? I want to know, who exactly are you? It's me, the game developer's self-insert character. What?
Fair enough. I will tell you. Let me tell you about another version of tonight's events.
Is this gonna be like an alternate chapter, or...?
Well, let's see. You changed the fates of many people tonight, the first of which was hers. Powie!
Wouldn't it be crazy if it were that guy?
Yeah, it's been me, the evil villain, the whole time. If you had not been there for her tonight, her fate would have been to die in that lonely spot on the outskirts of town.
Or it could be Alma, too. Come to think of it.
Ah, could be. If that had occurred, what do you suppose would have happened? Let me tell you a story. The story of a little creature. Oh boy. New specs! After they stole her life that night, they broke into her apartment. Wait a minute. Are we getting hers or are we getting missiles? What?
I mean, Camilla did have a core, but I thought we explained her death. I guess it could be a ghost of Lynn, it could be a ghost... I'm gonna go with Alma. I'm locking in Alma.
They stole the wooden box from the ceiling hiding place and left. In the process, two little dead bodies were left behind. So this is if nobody had come to save anybody. However,
Yomio was a real dick, before he got his epiphany.
the little fellow's spirit lived on. He desperately reached out his paw towards his mistress. And that's when a miracle occurred. Ta-da!
What? Look at that! The powers of the dead, but how?
He didn't really understand it himself. Not yet, anyway. But with all you know now, I bet you understand it, do you not?
Hey, wait a minute.
Kablooey. Oh my god! That's right. He died inside the aura of that strange energy. But unfortunately, with his meager powers, he wasn't able to save his little mistress. There just wasn't anything he could do with only the power to swap objects.
He had the power to manipulate objects in order to save the little lady.
The little fellow chased after the men, but there still wasn't anything he could do. So it's been missed all this time. In the end, he was left behind with the man in the red in the deep, deep sea. And then he went back. He went back to the world of 10 years before, to the moment of the man in red's death.
What?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So we beat the game, right? This is just an exposition dump?
I don't know. This is getting interesting, though. He decided to wait it out. He decided to wait until that night came again.
He decided to gaslight you into thinking you only had until dawn before your spirit disappeared, because apparently that was bullshit.
And that's the other version of the story of this night. A story that has been taken these 10 years to be retold.
So that was you, huh? So we have double missile?
Older Missile! That's right. I'm Missile. 10 years is a very long time in dog years.
You couldn't change the fates of those people on your own, so you decided to wait those 10 years out.
Wow!
Yeah, I was thinking, yeah, I.
Exactly. And then at last.
Huh. Then again, I guess it was only, with All Might, would have only been his ghost there, which I guess might have not given out radiation, so this probably does make more sense.
That fateful night rolled around again. By this time I had grown old, and my powers were weak, so I decided I needed to find somebody to help me this time around. This whole entire time, somebody who possessed different powers than me.
But wait a second, you were able to manipulate that desk lamp.
Over the course of the long years, my powers changed. My ability to swap objects weakened, but I became able to manipulate small objects.
But in that case, why didn't you cooperate with yourself?
Because I couldn't.
Huh?
From watching The Man in Red, I found out there were individual differences in our powers. I couldn't do any of the things he could do. Like travel through the telephone lines, for example.
What?
It may not seem like much, but it's a very important power. Especially if you're trying to chase somebody.
There's something I don't understand. You knew that from the very beginning I had that power. How did you know so much about me?
Why wouldn't I? After all, we had met before. On that night, the first time around.
We what? We met before?
Oh boy. From listening to the conversation of the two intruders to the apartment, I learned that Miss Lynn had lost her life at the junkyard on the edge of town. I followed the ghost world path to the junkyard and came upon an incredible scene. Imagine, if you will, there in the darkness, a twisting and swiveling death lamp. It made my first stand on it, I can tell you.
That was me? So I was shot on the night the first time around as well. It would be kind of a dick move if Missile had you shot.
Just all of a sudden, kablooey. You had lost your memory that time, too. You had just died and you felt confused. You declined to cooperate with me.
I did what?
You were You were an absolute bitch.
I just want to find my own lost memory. I'm sorry, but I can't help you.
That's what you said.
Oh, did I? Oh, well.
Ah! Then you disappeared. Away over the telephone line.
I'm really sorry I didn't help you.
That's why I decided that this time I would use that desire of yours to our mutual advantage.
It is me, the chess master, Missile.
No! Missile!
Mutual advantage.
The only thing you were interested in was finding your own lost memory. If I could guide you along the right path to doing that, we would both benefit. And namely, the right path would be the path to the man in red named Yomiel.
What?
You were playing checkers and I was playing chess. I gave you the information you needed to know to set you in the right direction. And then I gave you a time limit.
So you did gaslight me.
Whole time.
Time limit.
That's right. As you know, I said you only had until tomorrow morning. If I hadn't done that, you wouldn't have found out the truth tonight. This whole time, and the man in red would be instilled away at the bottom of the sea forever. And if that had happened, it would have been all over. This whole time.
Then you mean, how old is Camilla again?
Camilla? She's probably like 10, 11, 13.
I'm just wondering if she was alive during that. You know how we reset it 10 years?
Maybe she
I'm
was
just wondering if she's alive.
15?
Because if she wasn't alive, could we write her out of the timeline? Because it's like, well, because this turned out differently.
Oh, no.
Their parents banged on a different night.
Huh.
Think about that.
Oh God, we made it. We made
Think
a
about
butterfly
ceasing to
effect.
exist.
Oh, that. Completely made up. A little naughty of me, I know.
You bitch! We're not friends anymore.
Oh, come on. But I just wanted you to use your time wisely. It was just a little joke.
Oh boy. I hate to admit it, but this little doggy really outsmarted me in every way.
Let's just call it the wisdom that comes with age. It's a wolf, not a cough. It's a wolf. And now it's time to say farewell forever. These past 10 years will cease to exist, and with them so will I.
Well, another iteration of you will exist. That kind of like
It's gotta be
serves
something.
you, right? Missile.
I believed in you. I always knew you could do it. And so you did. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Missile. So you waited and waited these 10 long years, all for the sake of your two ladies, Lynn and Camilla, eh?
Of course. Because that's what doggies do. Now then, farewell, Sissel.
And so the story of a single night came to an end. Nobody but us knew what really happened in this town tonight. So it's only the people that were there at the very end, or would all, the other people who also died remember it? Like, would Lynn, they'll probably say, now it's back to my body, back to the new present. Would Lynn remember this? Where's Detective Cabanella remember this?
Where's the tree guy? Save the trees! Or save the park!
I guess we'll see.
By the gods!
Huh? How comes it's dark? I'll just turn the lights here.
Surprise!
Who is this?
Happy birthday. It's me. Oh my god! I called it!
The murder machine! You're really tempting fate with this. Like,
Oh,
I'm
God.
pretty sure it's
Oh,
fine,
There's no
but
picture.
you're really tempting fate with this. I'm sure the
Chloe.
murder machine will work this time. Were you surprised?
You bet I was. You nearly scared me to death.
Just because I'm paranoid.
We've all been paranoid. Just...
Checking the mic. Yippee, it worked!
But it's not even my birthday today.
Well, how much testing do you think a murder machine takes?
A lot.
Lynn? It was my mom's birthday the day before yesterday. I made this surprise for her, but it came out so well I wanted to use it again.
That's all right, Lynn. After all, we're celebrating the birth of your new position as a detective, right? Really? Thank you, Detective Chow.
Dad, you're home.
Hi, Camilla. Let me introduce you. This is Lynn. She was just assigned to the detective division today. Hi, Camilla. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Lynn. Congratulations on becoming a detective. Huh?
Is something wrong?
You have one of those badges too?
Oh, this? Yeah.
I have one just like it. My dad gave it to me the other day. But yours looks a lot older than mine, though.
How long are you going to keep wearing that toy badge, Lynn?
Oh my gosh, her badge has an origin story.
What's wrong with it? To me, this is a symbol of a real detective. It's been 10 years since then, hasn't it? Who would have guessed you'd actually become a detective one day? When you gave me this badge, I just knew. I knew it was my destiny somehow. Destiny, eh? And now that I'm a detective, I'll find out where that destiny will lead me. That you will. That you will. Where's my beer? Oh, hello. Don't tell me you're the same little kitten. That's right, the very one.
You know what? This is a very, very special cat. He's 10 years old, but he's still a kitten.
Still a kitten?
Holy shit.
You kidding me?
Yeah, but he never got any bigger or anything.
Wow, what a mysterious little fella.
I'm guessing that's radiation poisoning again? I know, right? His name is Sissel.
Sissel.
The immortal cat. What?
Wait. Huh? It seems to me I've heard that name somewhere before.
So they have deja vu, but they don't remember. I think Sissel likes you, Lynn.
Oh, there she is. All right, everyone, let's start the celebration. That was a weird voice.
Okay, Mom.
We just pick it up.
Well, I mean, Sissel's okay with it. I bet you're just like me. Your destiny led you here somehow, too. We're gonna see Present Missile, and so we meet again, Sis. Oh.
It's probably me, but that's all right. It works. It works. It's fine. It's fine. Just steal.
Just from that single night as a human, I got a glimpse into their world, and I learned something. You weren't a human, you were a ghost that thought it was a human originally. Their fates, their lives, they were all interconnected. Somehow, somewhere, somehow, in some way. And now, this is my new fate.
The cat did it. Run. Uh-oh. That's that chicken kitchen.
I guess I really am a cat. It suits me just fine to curl up and watch. Watch the strange and beautiful patterns of their lives as they unfold. And it looks like I'll have plenty to watch here for quite a while. Yay!
We did it. The whole damn time was the cat.
I really... Oh my.
Oh, there he is. Ow! Surprise! Happy birthday to our lovely Lynn. Like I said, it is my birthday. Earth. Hey, Missile, I thought I asked you to stay home and guard the fort. But birthdays are for celebrating together with friends and loved ones. Nothing like it, baby. I was eating spaghetti. Oh, look at him twisting. She's just sitting there
I
going,
did say that his name sounded like pasta, so...
She's just sitting there going, oh, my family together eating like a bunch of pigs. I love it.
Yeah, It's probably going to continue because this is how it works in Phoenix, right?
Oh, God, not this one.
Do I remember his voice? I might remember his voice. There, how do you like that? Not bad, huh?
But definitely not good, sir.
Maybe now I can become a great detective, just like Inspector Cabanela.
Oh, what kind of example is the inspector providing for his men? Guy.
Really? You don't require shoes in here? Here's your food, gentlemen. Memory, what are you doing here? I heard you were going to be picking new members for the Special Investigation Unit today.
So you took a part-time job here again just so you can eavesdrop?
Oh, you have no idea the lengths I'd go to reach my goals.
Well, bring me Spider-Man. I want pictures.
Yeah, that's kinda, doesn't he? Oi, oi. This is normally where I talk about the game, but they're gonna keep doing this for a while, I think. That's how it works. Phoenix, right? La 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 la, I've never cooked this way before. So exotic, so exciting. Turmeric, coriander, cumin, and fenugreek curried in something. Is this really necessary? A new curry chicken menu item? Oh, but the very best customer requested it. Now good luck with the taste testing. Who's your very best customer? Oh boy, I don't think I could eat another bite.
Do it.
So exactly is his very best customer anyway? Oh, it's Puddin' Man!
Puddin' Man made it out.
Well, he was never in.
Yeah, he never lost his mind.
I should have figured because he did ask for curry, didn't
He
he?
sure did.
He demanded it.
I demand curry chicken.
Oh, it's these guys. Okay.
Are you sure we really need all these explosions?
It's a weird beauty, my dear. Follow the instructions exactly. 3 kilograms of gunpowder, just like you said. It said 20 pounds of gunpowder, you fool.
Buddy.
Oh, fuck
my-
America.
Wait a minute, 20 kilograms? I thought it was 20 grams. Really?
I was gonna say the fuck America because we are the only one who doesn't you don't use, you know, like the metric system.
Puddinhead got some money.
Puddinhead did get money.
Run, boy.
That's why he's the best customer. Game logo.
Yay!
So this is where you work, huh, Papa? That's right, sweetheart.
Darling husband, don't you have any ideas that all you could give me? You must have heard some juicy stories, then discussions of a minister, perhaps.
Now, must you talk that way in front of our darling angel?
Here's to the stodgy mind of my darling husband.
They
Cheers.
never had a marital dispute because he was never possessed to kill a man.
Yep. I miss old Big Bud.
Well, you can replay it in like 10 years when you forget
10.
how it went.
This one might be 10 minutes.
Oh, dear. Man, I was really worried about how these guys are doing. So this deal is going quite well. Oh, I must say these grapes are quite good, my man. You know, it's about to scrape the bottom of the sea, sir. Be forewarned, sir. Egad! Keep it together, man. Are you trying to give me a cave for the vapors? I believe I nearly died of fright just now.
You got lost this
Oh, shoot. I thought that was because it scraped the bottom and the lights went out. I was like, wait a second.
Whoopsies.
It's because I haven't touched any buttons in a while.
Oh.
Love peace and pigeons. Long live rock and roll.
Oh, he just rock out with the other pigeons. There
Oh,
it is.
yay! Stop the park from charging admission. Protect the rights of those who live here. I think that's called being homeless, my friend.
Scared them. Doggone, scared the pigeons away. Stop the homelessness. What's next?
I keep on thinking it's like we're nearly at the end, and then more people. Today's the day, you know, he's finally getting out. I don't remember what I gave him with his voice. You know, everybody's starting to get real tired of seeing you do that.
Then let me show you a new dance that's been passed down in our family for generations. We do this when we have a stomachache.
Seems like
We call it Dance Away the Pain.
Seems like it'd make it worse. Oh, I'm real interested in that one. Think you could show it to me, say, next week?
You got it.
Who haven't we seen? There was the fake doctor.
Oh,
Well,
true.
the forensics guy. Oh. Oh, his legs are fine.
And he's changed. 10 long years, Yomio. Your time's up today. The young lady who always comes to visit you is waiting outside.
Thank you, Sissel. Why would they need that special prison, though?
I like that name. Oh, he drew the
Yay.
kitty.
But it was real.
Oh, look at the fit. Oh my god. Are they together?
It's kind of an odd position, but okay.
Oh. Yay. Huh?
Okay. think this is specifically for this. So now we can talk about it. I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it too. I thought it was great.
I think I kind of like, the format more for Ace Attorney, but I did kind of get into, and I really like the twist at the end.
Yes, what a twist!
You being a cat the entire time makes the game just perfect in every conceivable way. And it also was one of those things where it was just like, how are they going to wrap things up? And it's like, oh, they're going to erase everything that happened.
And Missile was the guide.
Which, that was interesting. I did not see that coming either. But, like typically stories where it's just like, hey, we made it so everything didn't happen, kind of always feels like a cheap way out to fix everything.
Yeah.
But given that it was, baked into the powers and everything, I think it actually kind of worked really well in this instance.
Ooh, Caesar must souffle. It was good. It was a nice little wrap up, and this whole entire time, it actually was a good build up of a journey. Like I was telling people at work, like this is donut. I was telling people at work, like this was a perfect thing to have happened with what's going on with work now, with us trying to get this kind of theme going up and running. Justice for the rats.
What, you mean just kind of giving yourself a break or something, or?
No, a mystery.
Oh, okay.
That's the kind of theme we're getting ready to do right now.
That's good. Are you gonna have somebody get murdered?
We'll find out. You'll have to come and find out what happened.
That does seem like something that would be in some stupid, some stupid mystery thing where it's like, oh yeah, we were faking a murder, but the corpse was real. Because fuck this guy. We hid him among the props by saying he was only pretending to be dead, and they're like, wow, man, he's really laying it on thick with, like, the chest wound and the flies.
Guys, I don't think he's playing.
Oy.
Ghost advisor? There's a ghost advisor? I guess
Yeah.
they're talking about things that a ghost can do.
And I guess this also, like, it kind of makes sense why there's not a sequel to the game.
Cleared the fate averted challenge.
Because, like, would you do something like this with a whole new set of characters, or would you be like, oh, well, he's coming back in. You thought his story was done? Well, it's not, bitch.
It's not. Here it is.
And that would honestly be a little awkward. What is that?
Ghost puzzle. Oh, you can play. Oh, can you do? Wait, what? Oh, it's a puzzle. So you gotta like switch to trick time. So you gotta like move the puzzles pieces.
I kind of get that, but where is what?
That makes you. That does make you kind of dizzy if you think about it.
Little bit.
Time is passing.
Yeah, I just kind of want to... I don't think I'm, like, great at these things anyway, so you can try it if you want, or we can just, yeah.
How do I press this button? This button.
But yeah, I don't know. It was good. It was fun. I would play another one, but like I said, I don't really see them as being able to really do, with it being a complete story, it would be a little weird to try to do another one of these. Although, again, they could just take the basic concept and, new set of characters. But I feel like that still wouldn't feel the same, It's like with Disgaea, everybody's like, the first Disgaea is the only one that we really care about. I'm like, how dare you? Some people do like Disgaea too. And then what was like the, what's the Disgaea game that people like the second most? Disgaea, what was it called? I don't really remember what it was called. It got like a weird numbering on it. But they pretty much brought like the first characters back. My point is something. Maybe. So yeah. I don't know, it's good. We can probably... If we have our thoughts out there, we can probably wrap things up. There's a few things that aren't.
Oh man, this makes the puzzle different.
Yeah, it's really weird. I mean, I feel like these were really tricky with static images. Having them move, like you've had things matched up a few times. Either way, it's this. Would you like to wrap up though?
Sure. How would we like to wrap up this?
I don't know. I probably should get around to posting your link in the description for your podcast.
Yes, we did not have an episode this week because life is really hectic. So we will be back. I think there it is. Is that it? Next week with a double. So
There's that.
also, it's thanks.
It's getting
Giving.
close to Thanksgiving. It'll be next week.
Indeed, it will be. Are
Oh,
you ready
gosh.
for it? Ready for it?
I have no I like the days off because I get 2 days off for Thanksgiving. For the holiday itself, it's like, it's food. I don't care that much. But anyway, so yeah, we can wrap things up. The plan for the rest of the week is, I think the only thing left for this week is I'm gonna do Star Fox 64 on Saturday.
Ooh. Sounds like a good time for a
And then, yeah, I guess in 2 weeks we might stream again.
yes.
Although we'll need to decide what we wish to do. I floated a few ideas, but
It's the legs. I have everything else. It's the legs.
do you? I think it's a little out of sync up top there. Listen, I don't think this is happening.
It's happening. Oh, it's happening.
I think I'm gonna call it here. So thanks everybody who stopped in to watch. Thanks everybody who
Wait.
checks out the VOD.
No.
If you enjoyed it, maybe consider, subscribing. I'm starting this channel over for 0, so any support is appreciated. And yeah, that'll do it. So thanks again and have a lovely, lovely evening. Good night.
No. Wait. Please. I have it.
I don't think you do. I don't think
I
you
do.
have any of the roads, man.
I have.
Look, if you look down there, the bottom right is what should be blocked out.
Back this up. Yes. Quit the puzzle and go back. Go back, because I need to see this again.
He's gonna try, but I'm not gonna make people sit through it.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.